Hello everybody, this is Delta, and we're back in Bad End. I've got a bit of a cold, so I might sound a bit weird once in a while. Anyway, let's carry on. I decided it was time to be on my way. Thanks again for letting me visit Mahashi. Oh, it's no problem. Overall, it seems like he's a good guy. He has a good character, so it comes to no surprise that people tend to like him. I don't like him. Hey, do you mind if I swap email addresses and mobile numbers with you? Well, just in case I have a question. Well, sure, I guess. He probably didn't expect that, being this was the first time we had met. He was hesitant to respond. But this was very important to get, because he was good friends with Iwazaki. Now I can get in touch anytime. Take care. Thanks. Oh, I hate my nose. Ugh. The situation that I never thought could be imaginable were happening. I'll go home for now to cool off my brain. Yes, a nice cold shower. I actually fancy that now. That'd be nice. Ugh. That evening I began pouring through the information in my head. Kyoko Iwazaki and Kana Mahashi were both involved in the same traffic accident and are now comatose. Weren't they in different traffic accidents? I think that's what the guy said, didn't he? I forgot. At around that time, the game Bad End came into existence. Iwazaki is the main character, and Mahashi is supposedly her best friend. Was their consciousness sealed away due to something involving the game? Maybe, I don't know. Despite what it sounds like, it would make sense in a way. I just couldn't think of too many other things it could possibly be. It's too much to think it was all a coincidence. Then, who the hell is behind this dreadful game? Who is truly responsible for putting Iwazaki and Mahashi in a comatose state? I don't have enough information yet. The only thing I can do is continue playing the game. I'm slowly encroaching on the truth. I'll see if I can shine some light on more of the story. I opened the mobile phone and started Bad End. Oh my god, my nose is getting really banged up. I hate this. Can I have like one of the hoovers you get in like cartoons, which basically gets rid of it all in one go? That'd be nice. Today is Saturday, a holiday. I have no plans and probably will stay home. Mum and Dad are home. They're home, so I shouldn't worry so much. So I'll just stay inside today and tomorrow. But I can't stay here forever, with weekdays being school and whatnot. What is the real reason that I'm being pursued by that freak? I swear I'll find out one day. No problem. If I put my thoughts together, I know I can figure it out. I went out with several guys, but only because I wanted to become popular with everyone. Ah, so that's the reason. But Kana seems to believe there might be a guy that really likes me. This guy just so happens to not take rejection lightly. In which case, the angry guy's grudge becomes wrath. Is it really after my life? It's true that I've turned down a lot of boys, but I never did anything to get murdered over. That's just absurd. But it's not unusual for a psychologically unstable person to go off and kill someone over a love affair. Ooh, someone's phone's going off. It's a call from Kana. I push the call button slowly. Hello? Kyoko, what are you doing today? Nothing, I'm just lazing around the house. That's not healthy. Why don't we hang out today? Maybe somewhere outside and enjoy the weather. Outside? I understand your nerves. I understand your nerves are on edge, but you'll feel a lot better once you get some fresh air. So, do you want to go? Kana knows me too well. I'm really not an indoors type. But my nerves are about shot over the whole cursed shadow thing. The safest choice is to probably just stay in. Do we get a choice? What do I decide to do? We do get a choice. Go with Kana or stay home? It would be safer to probably go with Kana, right? Maybe? Staying home, you're basically stuck in your own room, and if you get attacked from behind, you're kind of screwed, since your parents are downstairs, I think. Let's go with Kana. I was on edge, but I decided to take Kana up on her invitation. Okay, I'll go. Yes! Okay, I'll be there to pick you up soon. Bye! I press the end button to hang up. Kana's a good friend, and we've been through a lot together. Everything will work out and be okay. 10 minutes passed. Huh? It sounded like a tap on the window. What? Did something hit the window? Oh my god, it's a bird! A bird just smacked right into the window! I suddenly glanced out the window and saw that Kana was waiting below in the yard. Hello! Oh, it was just you. It seems she threw a small pebble to get my attention. Why didn't you just knock? It would have been more sensible to use the intercom, or that. Okay, wait for me. Then what happens next? Oh no. I turned to move, but my body wouldn't respond. What? Oh, don't tell me it's another bad end. What's going on? My question was answered a moment later. It looks like we have a bad end. A black shadow appeared before my eyes. It was floating in the air and began to cling to my head. I thought the window was closed. No! Dad! Mum! Kana! Help! My voice eventually goes hoarse. Nobody could hear it. Then... Uh-oh. Then slowly my body started to move. Okay. What's going on? I'm moving on my own. I thought you said he was clinging to your head. Or something. No, wait! I'm getting too close to... I'll fall! No! Please! Stop! No matter how much I begged for my body to stop, my pleas go unanswered. The next moment, I jumped through the glass window and smacked my head on the ground. I thought you said he was clinging to you! I don't know what's going on. Ooh. An unpleasant cracking sound emitted after the impact. In that very brief moment, I knew my neck was broken. I didn't have to contemplate it long, as I slipped off into eternal sleep. Oh god. Bad end? Definitely a bad end. Bad end. Uh-oh. Oh, that was painful. Ow. Shit. Damn it. So the correct answer was to stay home, huh? So I get 1 life per I think I realise how the game over system works now. In this game, you only get 1 bad end. Your second bad end won't be as forgiving. It seems since it's my first mistake, the game spared my life. It seems I'm able to continue, right? What the? It happened out of nowhere. A dark body drifted into the empty space of my room. Oh god. And... hello there! Nice to see you again, for the second time now. That appeared. You! You'll become like me. Die just like me. God! Please! No! With intense force, my body was shoved backwards and through the window. My body shattered through the grass and plummeted towards the ground. Die just like me. I see. So it was Iwazaki after all. The Iwazaki that got killed has come back as a spirit with a vengeance. She came back to kill me. A moment later my neck snapped in half before I even had time to contemplate about what just happened. Ow. Ending number 9. Bad end number 5. And thus we die again. Yay. Another achievement. Ow. Painful. Head-splitting pain. Ow. I sound like I'm dying in this recording thanks to this cold. Ugh. Anyway, let's stay home. I was too nervous. I decided I was going to stay home. Kana, I'm sorry, but I just want to rest up at home for the next few days. Aw, come on! Don't make me have to drag you along. She sounded disappointed. I never turned down one of Kana's invitations before. Please forgive me. I'll make it up to you. Monday, and we'll do whatever you want, okay? Sounds good. Well, that was easy. I hang up the phone. Exhaustion racks my body. I can't keep avoiding my friends over this whole mess. I have to find out what the hell is happening and find out fast. I decided that I'll do what it takes. What is that then? Ugh. Oh, back with Kyuuhei now. Okay, I cleared it. How long will my luck hold out? It's so nerve-wracking. I don't know how much more I can take of this. Both methods of escape from the shadow were different in each scenario this go around. Huh? I just had a thought. What is this nervousness I'm feeling? The relationship between Iwazaki and the cursed shadow. Wait, that can't be. What? No, I'm just thinking too hard. I pushed the thought from my mind for the time being. So, what should I do now? Should I tell Shijou about the circumstances behind Bad End? I'll do anything to get Kana to wake up. That's what he said. I would like someone's cooperation in this. It might not be such a bad idea. His lover Mahashi and her best friend Iwazaki. If only he knew that Bad End was responsible for it all. Do you think he'll cooperate if I tell him? Probably not. But I really don't want to drag anyone else into this mess. One mistake could cost a person their life. I have to choose without being careless. I decide to sleep on that decision for now. Or you're gonna get a nightmare. I don't know. Nightmare? Nightmare. Kyuuhei. Kyuuhei. The sound of low, moaning voices. Those dead voices are back again. Don't stop. Don't stop, Kyuuhei. Don't quit. Don't leave us. Keep going. Don't stop. Damn it. Go away. Leave me alone. Make them stop. Yuji, you don't have to do this. You don't have to tell me. I won't give up, because I'll avenge you. I swear it. Somehow. Yes, I'll punch a phone with a game with Bad End in it, or something. Then I woke up. My body was drenched in a cold sweat. I stood up and balanced myself to keep from swaying. My head was still reeling from the dream. Between Yuji's death and playing through Bad End, my mind is on overdrive, and it's taken its toll. Each time I fall asleep, I have the same dream. It's probably just from all the mental exhaustion. But I can't give up. No matter how much I sulk, I have to clear the game. Then do it. Finish it all in one go then. Do it. Finish it. The after-school chime rings and I stand up from my desk. Hello there, Kaname. Are you alright? You look exhausted. Well, the new math formulas we have to memorize are taking their toll. I also have a cold, don't you know? I came up with something to not give away my obvious anxiety. Okay. To my dismay, Kaname didn't dig any further. Now that I'm thinking about it, what should I do now? One person has been on my mind, Akira Shijou. He is a friend of Iwazaki that is praying incessantly that Mahashi wakes up from a coma. It would seem that he would definitely be interested in Bad End, since it's what caused their current dilemmas. After all, someone to cooperate with, the investigation would lighten the mental load. But there is always the danger that he could die if I involve him. In short, Shijou's life may well end if he cooperates with me. What do I do? Should I meet with Shijou or not? Don't meet with Shijou, meet with Shijou. Well, I honestly don't trust him. So I'm going to pick the bottom option. But as well as that, I'm probably going to end it there. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. This has been Delpha. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. Thank you again, and goodbye.